going on? Watching UFC, and I want to come on and do some Q&A. So if you got any questions, drop the questions below. How long should aerobic training last in a session? It can honestly be anywhere from like 10 to 20 minutes. It doesn't really have to be much more than that, because you get a lot of aerobic training from your regular sessions as well. Can you repeat what you said about having a primary and a secondary? So basically what we do with all our athletes, within every training phase, you have a top focus for your conditioning. So like in the off season, let's say the aerobic system is our number one focus. We want to build the baseline bigger. Then we're going to have a secondary focus, and usually this is going to depend on what the athlete's telling me that they're feeling in their training. So if they say like everything feels good, but like muscles burn out before my lungs burn out, well then our secondary focus of conditioning is going to be the lactic system, because that's what that's working on. Every time you're structuring your conditioning, if you're doing 3 days a week, 2 should be focused on one energy system, 1 should be focused on a different one. And that's just the way to keep all of them working and keep all of them growing, but also make sure that you're not overdoing it with your training. I'm going to say Felipe Lima takes this one. Oh shit, Lima's head is on the ground right now, and Talbot is power bombing his ass with elbows. Yep. Peyton Talbot. Xavier, I win my fight. Head kick, KO. Yeah. Well done, dude. Hell yeah. I love hearing that. I love when my athletes go out and win, especially that kind of domination. Head kick knockouts. That's what I like to hear. Congrats, man. Well deserved. Competition in 4 weeks. Your conditioning should be 2 times focused on the alactic system, 1 time focused on either lactic or aerobic. Depends on what you feel like you're struggling with most. If you feel like you're struggling more with like the ability to go the distance, have that 3rd session be more focused on the aerobic system, longer duration, a little bit lower intensity. If you feel like the muscles burn out more while you fight, then it would be focusing on the lactic system. Hey, Mina, how you doing, dude? Do I train? Yes. Been training for, I don't even know how long now. Not like a crazy long time. I got into the coaching with combat sports athletes through strength and conditioning, not through like being a fighter myself. But then I just thought, you know what? Why would I want to do this and coach these guys and not get at least a feel of like what it's all like? So I started training with one of my athletes. He comes to my gym 3 times a week in the mornings. It's fucking fun, man. It's hard as fuck, but it's fucking fun. And I started sparring like a month ago. Also fucking hard, but also a lot of fun. So the plan is just continue to kind of learn it, get better. Not fully ruling it out, but I enjoy the coaching side, I enjoy the business side and all that kind of stuff so much that I don't know if I'd want to add something like that to my plate. I don't know if I have the desire to it, but the training's a lot of fucking fun. We're 0 for 1 so far, but I'm picking Renato Moicano to win this one. Her predictions are not going well so far. We are 0 for 2 at the moment. Hey, our boy.
CJ.
Most significant strikes per minute, UFC flyweight history, CJ Vergara, another one of our boys. S&C perspective in terms of feeding into a fighter's strengths versus building up their weaknesses. Ooh, that's a really good question. The biggest thing with strength and conditioning is we're never trying to change your style, but we're trying to make sure that you don't have an obvious weakness, right? So it's like, if I know that a fighter is super powerful, but they tend to gas out in the 3rd, 4th, 5th rounds, whatever, then when they come into my programs, my focus is not to change them into like a volume cardio type of fighter. Like I still want you to be explosive, powerful, do all of that. But we want to build up the gas tank that if the fight can carry longer, you're not gassing yourself out, right? So it's like, it's not changing your style. It's just sharpening up everything so that we want to make you more explosive. We want to build on your strength, but we want to destroy any possible weakness. One of my favorite examples is still Mac. One of my guys that's been with me for like 7 years. It's crazy. Like you watch this dude fight, he just smashes people. Basically beats you up on the feet until you try to take him down. And then when you try to take him down, he reverses you, gets on your back and chokes you out. I just think he's got the momentum. He's got the hype. Officially making my prediction, Josh Van beats Brandon Royval. I think Van wins. How about you coach me for a month? I also think Van wins, and no, I'm not going to coach you for a month because you agree with me. But I mean, respect for trying. In New Orleans, Dustin Poirier's final UFC fight. Who do you think wins? I think Poirier. Zercher squats. Not a bad exercise. I always find they pull in the shoulders a lot. I don't love them, but I wouldn't go as far as saying like bad or don't do it. It's just a different variation to get the effects that you're looking for with a squat. That's gonna steal them around for sure. That was so close, right to the last seconds, and I think that just did it. Ginger Hacks, how was your first experience in Vegas working with the fighters at Extreme Couture? So those videos are actually pretty much all my fighters. I have a couple of guys that train at Extreme Couture, but most of my guys, they actually came there with me. We run events. We're going to hopefully be announcing our second one very soon to be going back to Vegas. I brought those guys down. They got to train at Extreme for the week and then train with me in person. Those are a bunch of my online athletes. It was next level. It was so fucking cool. It was so fun. Cannot wait to do it again. Just waiting on some cool thoughts for something that we're going to include in the next event. So hoping that's going to be in the next couple days here. Kai puts him out. Pantoja choked him out, rear naked choke in the third. I think Charles is going to take it into the later rounds, and I think he's going to finish him by submission. Oliveira almost got a leg lock. Topuria's landed some good shots. Oh, that's not good. He's out. Oh, yeah, he's done. Topuria is the lightweight champion. Look.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and that is why you bet with your brain instead of betting with your heart, because I like to cheer for underdogs, but that did not go well for me today.